Hi, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. And I gather from the comments that I see in under my videos on occasion that I have set some unrealistic expectations from some of the videos that I've made in the past. And I just want to kind of set things straight so that you know what you can expect from me, and I don't provide you any form of disappointment that then you vent yourself on me. So I'm not a day trader. I'm not a swing trader. I basically invest in companies that I believe are going to change the way that I live. I don't do analysis based on profits and the P&E ratios and 200-day moving averages, because a lot of the companies that I invest in, roughly 50% of my portfolio, are not making money right now because they are the Amazons, the Googles, the Apples, the stocks of the 1980s and 90s that didn't make any money, but now are the behemoths of the market. Now, that is 50% of my portfolio because I believe they will continue to grow, but they aren't going to give me the kind of returns that I'm shooting for. I like to have a return on my investment of somewhere in excess of 30 to 60% a year. I've been able to average that over the past 3 years with this investment philosophy. The other thing that I want to share with you is how I move in and out of stocks and how I change my investment portfolio on a moving basis. So, but I also want to emphasize I'm not your financial advisor, although I did spend quite a few years in that industry and I did sell my business for multi-million dollars. And I was the largest financial advisor within the Ameriprise system when I sold it. I'm not your financial advisor, and I'm here for entertainment and education. And I hope you recognize that the biggest part is education. So let me put that in written form in front of you, and then let's talk a little bit more about what Best of Us Investors is.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Grinkmeyer.
Just the other day, I posted on a picture on YouTube, and I think they put that in on your homepage. And it was a picture of these books here. And I emphasized, and I did that because that's how I invest. I basically read books so as to educate myself, kind of like I did when I went to college in order to become proficient at a profession. I was under the understanding you need to read and you need to educate and you need to learn from someone. I think that's how a doctor, a lawyer, a psychologist, a mechanical engineer, an aerospace engineer, I think that's how they go about it. And that's what I suspect is the best way to go about becoming a good investor, to educate yourself, not to come to somebody like me and expect to just glean off my knowledge and expect me to be right every time. I'm not. Sometimes I get ahead of the game. Sometimes I pick a small satellite company that is top of mind today, but because a coronavirus happens, it becomes not as prevalent of a news item, and therefore the importance of it fades away, and the stock doesn't get the activity you would expect it to. But on the other hand, as a result of a worldwide pandemic, there's a recognition that we have a broken healthcare system, and the world rallies to correct it. And I recognize that because I read some books that I learn what the whole medical profession is going towards and how a pandemic changes how they interact with each other, and how it used to be that the pharmaceutical companies would come in and buy their new findings and then they would profit from it. But now these scientists are organizing or being organized by businesses and someone else, and they are profiting off of their knowledge. And so the whole industry changes. And as a result of having a need to discover a vaccine in a matter of months, there was a collaboration of scientists and medical companies that never happened before, and this facilitated change. And that's how I invest. And then what I try to do beyond that is come to understand what the different players are and how they interact with each other, as opposed to, again, just throwing money at something that some talking head tells me about, or that I see on CNBC, another group of talking heads, or Fox Business, another group of talking heads. I guess I just believe that if you're going to be a doctor, you need to educate yourself as a doctor. If you're going to be a lawyer, you need to educate yourself in the law. If you're going to be an investor, you need to educate yourself in the investing world. I guess that's what I believe. Now, the other thing that I honestly believe is if you learn something today that makes what you knew yesterday wrong, you change, you flip, you move in a different direction. I guess that's what I believe. And some of you, I gather from your comments in my under my videos, that you don't believe that. You believe you buy something, you stay with it, and you don't sell at a loss. Why would you not? Why would you hold on to something that you don't have faith in any further just because you lost money in it, if you believe that that money after the loss could serve you somewhere better off as a result of something that you learned? Wow. So again, if you aren't attuned to this, don't beat me up. Just go away, okay? And in fact, I have decided. I heard Jim Cramer and Joe Kernan talking about how many people they block from their Twitter channel or their Twitter feed because they're so nasty, they're so negative, and they're so hateful that they don't want them, those evil people, to bring them down. Joe said he had blocked over 5,000 people. I had never blocked anybody. I felt that, hey, if you got a problem with me, air it. That way maybe you won't go to your underwear drawer and get that gun and go out and kill somebody because of the anger that you have within yourself. Because that's the only thing I can figure out why some of you can be so hateful. I feel sorry for you. So go ahead and say what you have to say. I just won't allow it to be shown on the channel, but you'll feel good about writing your nasty words and calling me a clown and an old man. And if that makes you feel good about yourself, you go for it, buddy. Okay, I'm here to help you. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to share my education. But I expect you to do your part. Okay? We are trying to form here at Best of Us Investors a tribe, a collection of like-minded, good-hearted, nice people who have a desire to make good investment decisions and have a desire to accumulate wealth on their behalf, and maybe even learn how to keep more of what you make by understanding the tax code. I do most of that because the best place to save money is in retirement on my other YouTube channel called Best of Us in Retirement. But for those of you who are strictly in investing, that's Best of Us Investors. I want to help you. I want to share my knowledge with you. I would invite you to share your knowledge with me, and then share as a group, grow as a tribe. Yeah, that's it. One of the books I think you should read. It's in fact a book I've read. I had help writing. to share my philosophy on investing. So, got that off my chest. Feel better about it. And just again, take my invitation. If I piss you off, leave, unsubscribe, go away. But if you'd like to grow, if you'd like to really build family wealth, stick around. Come to Best of Us Investors. Sign up for our Discord and become a part of our tribe. You're welcome here. Talk to you again tomorrow.